Well, I'm sure people are wondering, are there precautionary measures to be taken before receiving the jab? For example, should someone discuss with their doctor for assurance purposes?
Oh, sure. I think one of the things I'm hoping that people will do in the centers where we do all the vaccination, if you're given a time to come in at 9 o'clock, try and get there about 15 minutes before time. And I think the centers should open up a video center where they run regularly, 10, 15, 5 minutes of information about what are the side effects, what you need to do, and what such other things, so that people will come in, at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes before the time they get their vaccine, listen to those information, have somebody there they can ask questions to assure them that it's okay. So you find that in many, many vaccination centers where a video runs concurrently or consecutively, in which you have people that are told what are the side effects, what questions you need to ask, what if you have any special reasons why you should not get the vaccine. Then you have somebody there giving you that information. I think we should set up such things in many of our vaccination centers, and people then encouraged to come in at least 15 minutes before the time they are given for their vaccination, to listen to those ones and then make up their mind after that type of thing.
Yes, well, would it also help to test for COVID-19 before taking that jab?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't, again, people who get infected, if you have an infection, for example, we do vaccinate people even during the time when you have an infection going on. I think it's going to be an extra burden, which, and then the result we're getting doesn't really help you, because you can have the asymptomatic infection and not be positive. So I think it will be an added problem, which will not really be of any advantage. So people should go in there and get their vaccine.
And I mean, looking ahead, generally, vaccinations have lifespans. So is it likely that one may have to repeat the jabs after a period of time, as has been the case with other vaccinations?
Yeah, of course. We know very little about this vaccine now. It's been around for less than a year. I mean, when they tell you for yellow fever that you can go back after 10 years, it's because of years of use of yellow fever. They started using yellow fever vaccines since the 1930s. And so you can say if I was vaccinated in 1950 and I'm now this year, you can say it lasts up to 20 years. But now this is a work in progress. We just have this less than a year. All you can say is that those who were vaccinated a year ago, you can say they have immunity for at least 1 year. You have to wait for another period. So it is possible. We don't know whether the antibodies will win. Not naturally, antibodies will win. Even with yellow fever, of course, as I mentioned, they tell you go back every 10 years because the level of immunity will have gone down. So I don't expect this to be different. The level of immunity will go down, but how fast it goes down, nobody knows as yet.
All right. Well, Professor, thanks again for joining us and giving us some more clarity on the situation. And do stay safe.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.